It's my feel-good breakfast show.
Welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. It's your Thursday morning of Expresso and lots of fun and excitement going down. And when it comes to performances, we all love a performer that can give us dramatic moves, bold dancing, and of course, pitch-perfect vocals. Well, Ewan's about to sit down with one South African that's really gotten everyone excited since arriving on the scene.
Now, these days, being in the entertainment industry requires being skilled in more than one trade. And up-and-coming rapper Tumi Tladi is certainly a slasher of all kinds. Entrepreneur, dancer, choreographer, producer, songwriter, videographer, the list goes on. He is ready to share so much more of himself after the release of his new Written in the Stars album. Welcome to me, man. How's it going, brother?
I'm good and you, brother.
Lekker. Nice to have you on the couch. Nice to have a bit of a catch-up with you.
Yes, definitely.
Dude, you've got a CV that a lot of people in the entertainment industry just dream of. You've literally almost done it all. I don't know how you fit everything
in such a short space of time.
That's the thing. I mean, including a music video for Will Smith's Kids.
Yeah,
that is
really
ridiculous.
Fun. Yeah.
How was that experience?
I was like, it still feels like it was just a dream, you know what I mean? The next day when I woke up in bed, like, the only thing that confirmed that it wasn't a dream was me being on the newspapers, all the SMSs I was getting all over the world, because I danced all over the world. So all my friends from all over the world was just like, yo, dude, we heard what happened and stuff like that. So it was crazy.
Dude.
Yeah,
and you mentioned, you know, all of this in such a short space of time. What drives you to keep going? Because I mean, this kind of industry, it taps you from your energy.
Yeah, so I come from a musical family, right? And I wasn't one of those spoiled kids. My parents are very hardcore on me, like in terms of knowing how to earn your own. So me seeing the music industry and the entertainment industry right in front of my eyes, but I don't own anything, I don't run anything, you know, I'm not actually in the camera or behind the camera. I got to see how the entertainment industry was, and I was just like, man, this is who I am, this is me. Used to just see music videos on TV as a kid, and you know, me having a family that can get me there, and they're like, nope, you're gonna do it yourself. I think that brought out the hunger and the passion, because I was deprived of something that I really need and want.
Yeah.
So the moment I got the opportunity and I started earning money through dance, is when I started exploring all kinds of what I can do. You know, I even got a background in also presenting, and then I did a bit of acting as well. You know what I mean? Yeah, even people are contacting me now, they want me in TV series and stuff, because in my one music video, I did a bit of acting. So like, but music and dance are my core.
Yeah.
Especially music, because I actually wanted to be a musician before dancing. And because I didn't have the funds to have a studio, network, I'm too young for the entertainment industry. I couldn't just go to a club or an event as a kid, you know what I mean? I went into the dancing, and that's when I met my dance coach. And he said, listen, I know you want to do music, but why don't you learn the fundamentals of entertainment and performance, so that when you do become a musician and you do get the funds through your dancing, you can become a world-class performer.
So you've done you know, a lot of things that led you to music. That's what you're focusing on now. Written in the Stars, that's your album. What can people expect, man? I'm very happy to hear that you actually got it out. You got the funds eventually.
Yeah. You know, you see, so I had a goal, and I got this goal, even though it took long since I was 14. But this album's finally out. Like, it's been a long time coming. I've been working on it for a year. It's a mainstream album, so people would usually think an artist like me would do like very underground music and stuff, but I made sure that I catered to all sorts of people in this album.
Taking it back quickly, I mean, to your work as well, I mean, you've worked with some of the biggest names as well. Very, very proud of Casper Nyovest, who recently, you know, filled up F&B Stadium. It was lit. Can I just say it? It was lit. It's not a word that I would normally use, but it's lit. It was really lit. It was lit. It was there. What was it like working with Casper? And also, I mean, you as choreographer.
Yeah, so as I actually came into the music industry, that's when, you know, Casper saw myself and my other friend called Costa Titch have a music video. And he was like, man, these guys are dope. And he had a friend that we both knew that connected us together. And, you know, it was an idea to say, you know, he'll help us understand the music industry, and we help him with his shows, you know what I mean? So we did shows like all the awards, actually, and we made history with all of them, you know what I mean? And from outside, especially my side as a choreographer and a dancer, I wanted to learn from that and see how far can I get an artist in a performance, you know what I mean, as well as my colleagues and stuff like that. So when we saw what we could do for Casper, we were like, okay, so soon it's, just before Fill Up the Dome, it was a time to say, okay, now we need to be artists and now implement that in ourselves. So my goal in the long run, if you're saying to me, what's the end goal? How is Tumi going to be remembered forever, is that I want to be the first South African and I think African rap artists to be a full-fledged performer. So basically like a Chris Brown or Michael Jackson. So when you see me on stage, you also see me as a professional performer, professional dancer. So because usually when artists dance with dancers, the dancers are always stronger than the artists. But I want to be that artist in Africa for the first time that everyone's like, yo, this guy's incredible, his music's incredible, the performances are incredible. And Casper opened that up for me. I feel that one day if I want to do something like that and I want to put up a show, people will know that, yo, we can come to the show knowing that Tumi's going to give a world-class performance.
The passion that burns inside of you from what I can hear is infectious, dude. It's amazing.
I want to be a pioneer.
And you inspire others out there as well. Quickly, I want to know from you, I want to pick your brain a little bit, being in the entertainment industry as well. A believable presence on stage is absolutely vital, whether you are a performer, whether you are hosting an event, whether you are like presenting. What is key? How do you approach this? How do you kind of portray that believability?
It's actually so simple. Like artists, I don't know, artists maybe it goes over their head, but literally all you need to do when you're performing is that you need to work with the crowd. So the crowd needs to be part of your performance. When you're doing your music, you need to get them involved. You know what I mean? You need to also, like, I believe that in the future for artists, especially R&B artists and hip-hop artists, is that you need to be a performer. You need to go to classes. You need to learn how to stand right for people to feel that presence. You know what I mean? How to execute every song. So not looking at every song as just like, I'm just going through it, I'm just going through it. Is that every song has a goal and every song has a good introduction so people can really have goosebumps to how the songs are introduced.
Exactly, and that's how you're going to be remembered as well. Tumi, brother, lovely to be chatting to you. Thank you very
so
much
for having me.
Keep up the good work, man.
Keep
up the good work. Flying that South African flag. Wise words right there, and I do hope that those wise words have really helped maximize, or will help maximize your stage presence. And also make sure to have a listen to Tumi's new album, Written in the Stars. It's going to blow your mind, that's for sure.
Get it.